Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, yes, I am filming in my robe, and who's gonna stop me? Nobody can stop me because this is the beauty of being your own boss. Yeah, I just wanted to be comfortable, so that explains that. But as you can tell by the title of the video, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of my recent favorites. I don't have too many items here, but they are things that I have been loving so much that I feel like I just had to tell you guys. So yeah, let's just jump in and I can talk to you guys about some of the products that I have been loving. So I don't really know what order to go in, so I guess I'll go in the order that you would use these on your face. I do have a couple skincare items, so I guess let's get those out of the way first. So this first product that I have, this is by Olehenriksen. Is that how you say it? Or Olehenriksen? This is their Glow 2O, what is it? Glow 2O Dark Spot Toner, and when I tell you guys, this stuff is magical. This stuff works miracles. I don't have many dark spots naturally on my face. It's only when I get like a really bad pimple, and then once that pimple disappears, regardless of if I pop it or not, all of my pimples leave dark marks on my face. And I'll see if I can find a clip from a past video, but I used to have a really dark spot right here on this area of my face. That was from a pimple that I had in June, and I still had that scar in September. Like, that was so bad, and this toner is honestly what has helped make that scar completely disappear. Obviously I am wearing foundation right now, so even if I did have a scar, you wouldn't be able to see it, but trust me when I say that this stuff is amazing. Also, another use that I found for this, which I don't know if this is safe to do, so maybe don't take my word for it, but I still want to mention it. If you are like me, I don't know why, for some reason I feel like a lot of brown girls are really prone to like ingrown hairs and stuff. Wow, this is a great start to this video. We're getting real personal real fast. But a lot of girls, when you are shaving, okay, whatever part of your body it may be, it's very easy to get like razor bumps or just like random dark spots after shaving. I don't know if they're like ingrown hairs or if it's like something else. But my point is that I have been using this on those bumps slash marks, and it has helped so much. So even for that reason alone, even if you don't use this on your face, I would definitely recommend it. When you do use this on your face though, it tingles. It tingles a lot. Eventually I'm going to film an updated skincare routine and I'll show you guys this stuff in action, but what I do is I apply it on a cotton pad and then I just like rub it and pat it over my face, and then after that there's like a solid 10 seconds where your face, like, you just feel like, what is that? Get it off my face, get it off. But you have to let that feeling pass, because I feel like that feeling is just the toner showing you that it's working. So yes, if you can get past that, then you will definitely love this. However, for that reason, if you do have really sensitive skin, this probably won't be the best toner for you, but I'm in love with it. So yes, like I said, this is the Olehenriksen Glow 2O Dark Spot Toner. This is not a sample size, but it's like a smaller size because I wasn't sure if I would like this or not. I have this much left, I guess a little less than half the bottle left, and I have been using this for about 2 months now. So even this little bottle, this has 65 milliliters. This little bottle will last you a very long time. But yeah, I definitely recommend this and you should check it out. Also, all of the links to the products will be in the description if you want to further investigate any of these products. Next up, so this isn't actually a recent favorite, it's a favorite that I recently repurchased. So this is one of the Glamglow masks. So this is the Supermud clearing treatment. I really like this mask. This is a smaller size that they have. So you know when you're in line at Sephora and they have that little maze of products, why am I doing this? That little like maze of products that you have to get through before you actually get to check out. So this was there and I was like, you know what? I've been meaning to repurchase this, so why not? If you guys have never used this mask before, basically you can use it as a spot treatment or an all-over face mask if your face is really oily or acne prone. Personally, my skin is not that acne prone, so I am more using this as a spot treatment. Recently, for some reason, I've been having a lot of texture on my face. Maybe you can even see some now. In the past, I noticed that this mask has really helped with that, so that's why I got it again. So this is what the inside looks like. It is like a clay mask. If you guys have tried the, for example, the Aztec healing mask, that mask is a straight up clay mask. This one is not like that. Personally, I like this one a lot more. This one is more gentle, and in my opinion this one is also more effective. So yeah, I have been loving this mask and I'll probably use it for like the rest of my life. I feel like I'm moving fast. This is good though. So next up I have this facial razor. This is from Revlon. I got this at Walmart, and you know, we have a rough history together, let's just say that. So this is what the blade looks like. This one is clean. I haven't used this one yet on my skin because the pack comes with 2 and this is one of them, obviously. I have a love-hate relationship with this. I love it because it works. Like, it honestly does work really, really well. However, the blade is very, very sharp. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Like, you feel like you can just like play with it on your hands like this, but trust me, it's very easy to cut yourself with this. The first time that I used this, I actually cut myself like right on my sideburns because that's where I use it. Like, you can use this around your eyebrows and around like your mustache and stuff, but I mostly just use it for my sideburns because it's really annoying to have to wax my sideburns literally every week. So sometimes in between I'll just like shave them off with this. They're really sharp, so be careful, be warned. Don't say I didn't warn you. If you guys want, one day I can film a whole video showing you guys exactly how I use this on my face, but I feel like all you really need to know is that it just gets rid of peach fuzz. Basically, when you use it on your face, you hold the skin taut, kind of like you're waxing, and you just go in really small motions. So you don't want to be like boom, boom, boom. You want to do really small, precise motions. And then after I do that, I take a tissue and I like pick up the dead skin and the hair that has come off of the razor, and you can see it. Like, it's a lot. Razors like this are really great. They make your foundation go on really smooth, and I feel like your skincare products absorb better when you are using something like this. However, I guess one drawback of it is once I started using this, I feel like I can't stop because the hair just grows back. And then I'm like, well, I gotta keep going. So some misconceptions about this is that your hair will grow back thicker after you use it. That is not true. It will feel a little prickly. It won't feel as stubbly as like a man's beard, but it does feel a little prickly. So once I start feeling that prickliness, I'll either go back in with this or let it grow out a little more and then wax. That is completely up to you. I just like this for touch-ups in between waxing sessions of my face. So yeah, I really like this. If you have sensitive skin, again, you might not like this. Let me know in the comments if you guys would want to see a whole tutorial about how to use this properly, because if you use this wrong, you could seriously mess up your skin. I think my sister had something like this and she tried it and it just like ruined her skin, so she was like, never again, I'm not using that. But for me, it just works really well. So it just comes down to personal preference. I really enjoy using razors like this, and you might too. So I just had to stop and switch out my batteries. So can you guess what's not a recent favorite? My shitty batteries. Anyways, the next product that I have is a concealer. So this is not new to the world, but this is new to me. Whoa. This is by Makeup Revolution, or I guess now they rebranded and they're just called Revolution, but this is their concealer. This is their Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. That is a long title. I have the shade C12. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm using the shade C12 because it was the most comparable to the concealers that I already wear. However, I saw this in store and this was the darkest shade available, and I was like, how is my highlight the darkest shade you guys have when you're supposed to be able to contour with it as well? Like, that don't make no sense to me. Could somebody please make it make sense? I saw this in a Shoppers Drug Mart, and this was the first time I had ever seen Makeup Revolution products at all. So I guess maybe they're just like testing the waters and seeing if there is like an audience there for them, but how are you not gonna cater to people who could be in your potential audience? You know what I'm saying? But I digress. Anyways, this concealer is amazing. I'll go ahead and swatch it on my hand just to show you guys the color. I know my current setup where I'm filming makes me look a little gray, so probably this is gonna look a little gray as well, but in person it is kind of peachy, but it's not too peachy. I would say it's more, I don't know, I'd say it's kind of a neutral shade, if you can see that right there. Again, this is the shade C12. It's just a really nice under eye color for me, especially now in the winter. In the summer, this would probably be a little too light for under my eyes, but right now, perfect, beautiful, amazing. I would definitely compare this formula to the Tarte Shape Tape. I know a lot of people on YouTube have already done comparisons between the two. While I've never tested them side by side, this performs from my memory just as well as Shape Tape, so I really don't have any complaints there. It blends beautifully, it lasts all day, and I have really long days. Like, most of the time when I go to work, I'm working 1:30 to 10, and that's like pretty much my whole day, and this has stood the test of time. It lasts and it still looks pretty fresh even after hours and hours of wear. However, if you are more of a NARS natural radiant kind of girl, then you might not like this, but I really love this. You guys know my under eyes are like monstrosities. I need to layer and layer up concealer to really cover them fully, and this does the job. So yeah, I really enjoy this. If you can get your hands on it, definitely do it. It's pretty cheap, it's very inexpensive, and it does an amazing job. So yeah, I used to be worried about running out of Tarte Shape Tape because I live in Canada and you can only get Shape Tape in Ulta, which is an American store.
And I was like, oh my god, next time I go to America, I have to buy like 7 tubes.
Now I know I can just buy this and I will be just as happy. So the next product that I want to talk about is, I guess, kind of boring to some people, so I won't spend too much time here. But this is a crease brush. You guys have seen me use this brush in my past like 4 videos. This is from NYX and this is their number 32 brush. So I just want to show you guys what that looks like. So it is a crease brush, but it's not as fluffy as brushes that I have used in my crease in the past, and I actually really love this brush. If you are working with shadows that maybe aren't as pigmented as you would like, this brush can really save the day because it is more densely packed. Like you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but it is more densely packed, and because of that it is able to pick up pigment really well, just blend it out really well as well. Oh my god. I just really like this brush for packing on color directly and then blending it. Does that make sense? I don't know. Point is if you are looking for a really nice crease brush or a really nice blending brush, you definitely won't be disappointed with this one. I got this I got this brush at Rexall, which is a drugstore. Maybe that's why I just said dress. But yeah, I got this at Rexall and it was not too expensive. I mean, NYX really is not that expensive, so if you have been looking for a crease brush, definitely check this out. Speaking of NYX, next up I have what is honestly my favorite foundation of all time, and it's $9. So this foundation is also from NYX. This is their Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. I am in the shade Caramel. It says BTGRF15 Caramel. I don't know what all those letters mean. It sounds like a code, like I need to like hack into a computer. I would say my skin is the epitome of combination skin. My T-zone will get really oily after wearing makeup, and then like it's weird because then like the tip of my nose will still be dry and like around my chin will still be dry. It's really annoying. So this foundation actually works wonders on me. Even though areas of my face are prone to getting very oily very fast, this foundation actually does quite a good job at controlling that, even though it is a radiant foundation. I have heard people say this is a dupe for, what is it, Anastasia Beverly Hills that recently came out with like a dewier foundation. I think it was them, right? Am I tripping? I think it was them. But yeah, I've heard people say that this is a dupe for that foundation, and like I said, this is like $9. You really can't go wrong. The shade range is pretty good. This foundation matches me better than most foundations that I have tried in my life. I have been wearing foundation for years and years and years, so believe me, I've had my fair share of not matchingness. It is just so nice, especially in these colder months where you want a little more hydration and a little more juice to the skin. A foundation like this can really help you out with achieving that. It works really well with a brush or a sponge. Honestly, I am a brush girl for life, and this is the hill that I'm ready to die on. But it also works really well with a beauty blender. You guys know my routine. I always go in with a brush first and then I pat it out with a beauty blender just to make sure everything looks nice and smooth. I've had it for, I want to say like 3 months now, and I still have a lot to go. Like it's nowhere near empty, so it will last you a long time. I would say the coverage is medium. It's definitely not full, but it's not too light either. I think if you build it up, then you can build up that coverage, but personally I like it the way it is. I only go in with 1 layer and it seems to be working pretty well. So yeah, definitely recommend this foundation, especially if you have dry skin. You would love this. Obviously if you are super oily, you want to stay far away from this foundation. But if you're a combination like myself and you're kind of nervous about trying it, I think give it a shot. Last product that I have to talk about, this is also from Makeup Revolution, or Revolution. But see, this is what I don't understand. Their packaging says Revolution, Makeup Revolution. So which one is it? I don't know. This is their Hyaluronic Fix Hydrating and Plumping Setting Spray. This stuff I have no words. I love this stuff. I've only been using it for about 2 weeks, but I know like this is already a staple in my routine. You guys know after I apply my primer, I like to spray it with a hydrating spray. Usually I go for the Hangover 3-in-1 spray by Too Faced, but this is way cheaper and it works the same. So I think I'll probably keep sticking to this. Like it says, it is hydrating and plumping, but the reason why I like to spray down my primer is because it kind of gives your skin a nice slip, so that when you go to apply your foundation and you're like buffing it in with a brush, everything is sliding really nicely. But it's not like sliding off your face. Does that make sense? You have a nice glide to your skin when you use a hydrating spray like this. I've also been using this to set my makeup. It really gets rid of that like powdery, caked up look. Obviously, there does come a point where you are caked past the point of return and this spray might not help you that much, but if you want your makeup to look a little more like skin and not like makeup, then I definitely recommend this. It smells nice. I don't know how to describe the smell. Like, okay, maybe I'll spray it. Okay, let's see. Oh, it smells half like chemicals and half like something fruity. It's not a really overpowering smell. It does have a nice spray, as you guys just saw. I don't know, it just does a really good job of making your makeup not look like makeup. Yes, this setting spray, I love it. If you can get your hands on it, definitely do it. Alright, so I feel like I have talked your ears off. Those are just some of the products that I have been loving recently. I feel like that was pretty balanced. You know, we have a bit of skincare, a bit of makeup, a bit of tools. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if there are any products that I mentioned in this video that you want to now check out for yourself. Did I entice you a little bit? I hope I did, because that's kind of the point of these videos, is to share things that make my heart happy, other than food. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!